Hi there, Richard the Marketing Guy with a quick video looking at this report done by these guys who I assume are the FX Common Knowledge guys. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. They've done a report looking at an article marketing strategy that Monday pulled off, apparently writing 1,000 articles in 12 months, using that to SEO their site and completely dominating project management rankings as a result. Overtook Asana, who's been the market leader for a long time. They use this strategy to get #1 positions for these main search terms. Now, indeed, if they've done that, that sounds like a great strategy. Yeah, that sounds like something that you should look at replicating. The report goes into some detail about how the articles were structured to target terms that were either directly or closely related to people who'd be involved in project management, but they targeted terms that hadn't been done well on the internet. So there wasn't a lot of competition for them. So they were able to rank quickly, and then other people, other sites that found those sites linked to them because they were the thought leaders in this area. And so they gathered a lot of links, bringing up the SEO power of the website. That's fantastic. But look, did it really work as well as this report says? I'm not entirely sure, and I will show you why I think perhaps not. Okay, so I'm on Ahrefs. Ahrefs shows me more or less what happened with the organic traffic for this site in the last few years. And I can see that indeed, when Monday was doing their big article marketing, they had a big rise in organic traffic. They even did overtake Asana for a while, but then they started to take their foot off the accelerator, and they went down, and then they're basically flat. Asana kept pace during this period of growth, just about, and then they continued to take off. So, did Monday really overtake them? Well, they do have the top spot for project management, but it's not all about one term, is it? Okay, but this is just the US. Let's have a look at all countries, okay, because this is what's important. One sec, I'm going to run 2 pages with this. Okay, so if we look at all pages, yeah, all countries, Asana was always keeping pace with Monday. If we look at the world, and then they just kept going, and off they went, left them for dead. And Monday's been flat. Oh, a slight rise over a year, but really not a lot. And Asana has just gone from strength to strength. And there's very good reason for that, and I'll show you what that reason is. All right, if we have a look at the countries where Monday gets its traffic, they are United States in English. Well, it's kind of in English, isn't it? My American wife will love that joke. Okay, the UK, the Queen's own English, of course. India, mainly English. The business language is English. Australia, English. Just like my beautiful English, Australia speaks English. Canada, English. In the Philippines, all business is done in English. We have to get all the way down here to Mexico before any of their content is being read by a non-English as a main language country. And probably in Mexico, they're using a lot of English too. Israel, business language would be Hebrew, but also a lot of English because they do a lot of external work. So it's all about the English. But then we pop over to Asana and we have a look at where they're getting their traffic from. Okay, United States, yep, English, but then Mexico, Spanish, India, well, mainly English, Germany, German, Colombia, Spanish, Peru, Spanish, Brazil, Portuguese, English, Japanese, English, French, English, Spanish. So they cover more languages. Yeah, they cover 14 languages for their content. And so that's why it looks like this, because creating content when you're covering multiple languages is massively cheaper. I'll explain why. Okay, 1,000 articles in 12 months. All right, so you've got to find 1,000 topics that aren't very well done on the internet, that are also highly valuable, research them, find the relevant subheadings, frequently asked questions, the pain points of users, understand the user and feedback to them, proof that you understand what their pain points are and you know how to solve them, and this article is quality. You've got to do that 1,000 times. That's a lot of work. Now imagine if you only have to do that 70 times. Find the 70 most important topics, not the 1,000 most, the 70 most, and then you translate them into other languages. Okay, now a lot of people are searching in English. Yeah, definitely a lot of people are searching in English, but a lot of people are searching In Spanish, there's a whole there's a whole continent which is mainly Spanish. A lot of people search in French and German and Portuguese and Japanese. So if you don't create this content, you've got no chance to rank in those countries. And of course, if you are just going after the 70 top topics and doing that across multiple languages, well, not only is that going to cost less than researching 1,000 articles, those 1,000 can't be the 70 most popular topics, can they? It can only be the 1,000 most. So they're going to attract less traffic. So that explains this. Okay, now in the report, it does go on about how they're number one for project management, and indeed they are. That's true, or pretty close. I think they're number three at the moment, but they were close. But let's have a look at the devil in the detail here. Okay, so if we look at Asana, if you look at their do follow backlinks, one link per domain, and let's filter that down to the anchor has got project management in it. Okay, let's see how many backlinks. So 50,000 backlinks. How many of them have got an anchor project management? I'll wait for that to run. I'll go and do the same thing for Monday. Many, many fewer links. Okay, many, many fewer links because they're not getting foreign language links. They're only getting English links. Okay, so let's have a look. We want just has got a link with project management in it. All right, apply, drum roll, and I'll wait for that. So come back to here. So 847 of the almost 50,000 links are targeting an English language version page on Asana project management. And so they don't rank as well. They don't rank as well as Monday. All right, so 1,600 links have got project management in them. So basically double. So this is the main reason I would think that Monday is actually doing better. I mean, great strategy. Yeah, kudos to them. 1,000 articles, that really helped them. But I think the main reason why Monday is actually doing better is because they are hyper focused on English. They are hyper focused on backlinks that say project management and go to their English language project management pages. Whereas Asana's like, we're not so focused on just targeting that one keyword. We're going to target many, many more in many, many languages, and we're going after the word project management, not just in English, but going after it in Japanese and French and German and Spanish and Portuguese. So that's why, Asana's traffic looks like this, and Monday's looks like that. And this report's got value, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the findings are ones that I agree with. So look, is it worthwhile doing article marketing for your international business, targeting valuable keywords that just aren't done very well with the idea that you're going to set yourself up as a thought leader, rank for those keywords and get links? Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. But I think it would be far, far more efficient to go, let's not try and write 1,000. Let's write 100. Let's write 100 and we'll just do the hard yards once, the hard thinking once, and then just get them rewritten in 10 to say 10 different languages. We'll be up and running with those articles in 2 months, not in 12, because we've only got to get 100 researched and then 900 rewritten. We'll be up and running with that content in 2 months. We'll be able to target many, many more key terms because we're across so many languages. Yeah. So I would go with the Asana strategy, not so much the Monday strategy. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Nothing wrong with the findings here. The findings show that if you write 1,000 articles, you're going to do very, very well. And if you write them all in English, which they did. Let's look at the US again. You're going to have a good time, absolutely. But you know what? If you do less articles and translate, you're going to have a better time. All right. Thanks very much for your time today. This video will now end.